Well, African governments are also losing around $30 billion investment annually by not releasing spectrum. That's according to panelists at the AfricaCom 2014 conference in Cape Town. The three-day event brings together innovators, entrepreneurs and leaders in the telecommunications sector to deliberate on how to grow the industry across this continent.
Telecommunications in Africa are often seen as a luxury and not a necessity, as governments tend to focus on pressing issues like health, education and access to food. Delegates at the biggest annual tech conference on the continent say unless more is invested in rolling out telecoms, Africa will continue to lag behind and ordinary people will bear the brunt.
As you know, Africa has vast rural areas where people have no ability to communicate. That's the spectrum that really is affordable to deploy infrastructure and provide services to rural people. When we do not release that spectrum, we are unable to connect the rural people, and that costs Africa investments to the tune of about $30 billion per year.
He says South Africa should speed up its migration from analog to digital terrestrial television because, in his opinion, there's nothing standing in its way.
You don't truly need, in my view, set-top boxes in this digital world today, because most television are digital in the world that we live in today. Most television have IP addresses. Most television can be connected, and that's what the future is going to be.
An appeal was also made for internet access at higher speeds and improved quality.
98% of the volume of internet consumption is occurring on fixed line over fiber and over copper line. 2% is occurring over mobile. In Africa, the perverse is true. And in order to provide people with high-speed access, with high-speed downloads, video conferencing, all the things that people are starting to take for granted in the rest of the world, we need to move beyond the technologies which have been implemented thus far for the mobile networks.
Other topics to be discussed include examining piracy challenges in Africa, cloud opportunities for African developers, and the success of mobile money on the continent. The conference will end on Thursday. Sisanda Ngwala, SABC News, Cape Town.